Today marks 1 month of GB News being on air. We've had a cracking time so far with some brilliant debate, discussion and some downright funny moments and a few technical hitches too, but we've got a big iron. We're so grateful to you, our viewers, for joining us as we go off the ground. We love your company and we're going to keep making moments like these just for you.
Are you a big government conservative like the Prime Minister, or are you a small government fiscal conservative?
Well, of course I'm a fiscal conservative, Andrew,
are.
because it's, as we talked about, it's not my money.
Well, thank you. That was quite the entry, and I don't even have to say, hey, all you cool cats and kittens, you did it for me.
I had been working so hard to be moderate and respectful and to follow the fundamental British values that all schools are obliged to promote. But somebody thought I was totally unacceptable.
I just feel, hypothetically, I feel like my DNA is Korean, even though, of course, my blood is not Korean, but I feel so attached to that culture. I just feel like my whole life revolves around Korea.
I really strongly maintain that there are many, many of us who still like to go into a shop and buy clothes. We like to wander around the rails, have a choice, feel the fabric, try it on.
The saying in Chinese, 杀鸡儆猴, which is to kill the chickens in order to scare the monkeys. And that's what they've done here. They've taken a figurehead, they've taken a popular democratic paper, they've done the worst they possibly can to it, freezing its assets, imprisoning its editor.
What are you talking about, man? Dan, I appeal to you. Get this man under control.
Why don't you answer the question? Well, Benjamin's asked the question now. We're a broad church here, George.
What do I have to do?
Do you condemn Iran?
Of Nazanin. I've been trying to get her out, you half-wit.
I don't care if a woman wants to live as a man or a man wants to live as a woman. Whatever. Be happy. Whatever you want to be.
They had said to me, well, can you define a woman? So, you know, it was one of those daft moments. I wasn't aware of all this sort of controversial stuff around the topic, so I just kind of looked myself up and down and I was like, well, you know, it's somebody with a vagina and the ability to reproduce. And then everybody just got really angry at me.
I wanted to ask you, do you think you were the victim of a kind of...
Oh, I love it. She's got it. She's got it. Life is complete. The interview is now complete.
There
Excellent.
we go.
I'm pretty sure that Nicola Sturgeon will wait and see the data she's been fed and decide whether or not that's a reality or not. Obviously, the islands in Scotland, Shetland and Orkney and the Western Isles are at level 0 at the moment, so obviously cases there are really, really low.
They want to win the finals. I think we still have to do a lot better.
You're very demanding, I have to say.
Well, I think it's very sad because I think he's been a phenomenal health secretary in the most challenging circumstances, completely unprecedented.
We're in Britain, and everybody should be drinking English wines. When you go to France, you drink French wines. When you go to Greece, you have the Greek wines. We should all be supporting English wines.
Paul Embry, good morning, Paul. What do you think about the government not freeing us up from tomorrow, as they promised they would, if the vaccine rollout was a success?
I'm being told, hang on a minute, I have a surprise guest. Clementine Abigail Mary Stewart, my headmistress' daughter.
Hi, Dad.
As to my production team, I love you and hate you with mixtures, because I've just had to wipe a little tear away.
Welcome to the GB News YouTube channel. You can watch us live 24 hours a day, catch up on your favourite shows and join in the conversation in the comments below.
Don't forget to subscribe and you'll never miss any of our exclusive content.